If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't an RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Soulja Boy performing for President Donald Trump at the Crypto Ball as part of the inauguration weekend activities in Washington, D.C. Now, a lot of people are upset at these guys for doing this. How could you? You're a turncoat. You're Uncle Tom. You hate yourself. You hate black people. Listen. You know what I got from all these guys? From them doing this and what they have said, which we'll get to in a minute. Oh, these videos of what they said as far as a response, golden. But you know what I got from what they said? I don't care. We as black men don't care anymore. We're not going to be bullied by you. We're not going to be made to do whatever you want us to do. Look, we're going to respect people. We're going to raise our children. We're going to protect these women. We're going to do what's right in society. But you are no longer going to dictate our everyday behavior. You're not going to try to neuter us anymore. Well, you can try to neuter us, but we're done. We're done with it. Personally, I've been done for many, many years. But a lot of guys are starting to see it. They're starting to understand now. We're not going to be controlled by you haters, mouth breathers, morons anymore. Not you guys watching. You guys already know what time it is. But to those on the outside, they got something to say. We don't care anymore. We're done. Now, let's get to some great pictures, great videos. I will link to everything in the box if you want to see it there. But here's Ted Cruz posting Snoop with his daughter, Caroline. So shout out to Caroline. All right. And big Uncle Snoop Dogg. And then we have Snoop again. And this is Bo Loughton with the MAGA hat on. So you can't say, oh, he didn't know he was next to all this, that, and the third. He has a MAGA hat on right there. And Snoop posing. So Snoop's good. Now, some don't want to give Snoop Dogg any kind of grace. Because 8 years ago in 2017, he said that if you wanted to perform for Trump, you were this and that and the third. Look. I've had worse than that said to me by friends of mine. I've had worse than that said to me by friends of mine. And you know what happened? They came back and apologized. I'm sorry, Anthony, man. You were right. You were right the whole time. And that's my fault. I apologize to you. And I accept it because I know they didn't mean anything by it. They just didn't know anything. It was just their ignorance. And I can't necessarily fault them for not knowing. What I can fault you for is when you refuse to learn, when you're willfully ignorant, like a lot of these 80-year-old black male Democrats are. Okay, that's who I got an issue with. Not somebody who was 25 years old and misguided, or in the case of Snoop, much older than that and misguided. But let's get to this part of the performance right there. I ain't gonna play the music, but this is Snoop right there at the Crypto Ball performing. So in case you thought that I was making it up, I'm lying. You got the pictures and video. And if you want to hear this with the music, again, links in the box. Shout out to Rob Smith. I think this might be your video that you were able to get from inside the actual building in D.C. All right. Now, this is what I really wanted to show you. Oh, man, this right here was great. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, you may know from the 90s, not 90s, 2000s, pardon me. Made a lot of money, did a lot of stuff on the internet first before anybody else. This is his response to the haters who were mad that he performed at that same ball that Snoop Dogg was at. Check it out.
They paid me a bad. Obama ain't never put no money in my fucking pockets, nigga. Kamala ain't never put no money in my pockets, nigga. Trump put money in my pockets, nigga. More are trying to say something about me performing at the Crypto Ball party. Did Kamala call my fucking phone? Did Obama call my motherfucking phone? Did any of you call my motherfucking phone? Oh, God. Fuck you, man. I do what the fuck I want. Trump call my phone. It wasn't even a Trump event. Trump wasn't even there. Y'all so worried about he performed, him, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross. Kamala, you ain't even win. Obama, you ain't call my fucking phone. I'll suck my dick, nigga. Y'all want me to not answer the phone of the fucking president? Get this nigga the president of the motherfucking United States. Trump wasn't even there. It wasn't even a Trump event. It was the Crypto Ball for crypto. Y'all can suck my dick.
So there we go. So there was quite a few bleeps, but you got the idea. It's like, look, so what? I perform and I got my money. What you gonna do about it? Do something to me. And nobody gonna do nothing but just scream in their phone that they're addicted to while I keep getting this money, while I keep living my life. And that's what I tell all men watching, especially the black men, but all men watching. Hey, live your life. Do what you want to do. Respect people. Abide by the law. But beyond that, so what? So what? People might be upset. They might get offended. They might want to start crying. But that's on them. You got to be the strong man. You got to be the leader and let the children and all these people just do what they're going to do. All right. You be the leader. You be the man. Now let's get to Nelly. Oh man, Nelly, this was great. And shout out to Willie D. You may know Willie D from the rap group Ghetto Boys, R.I.P. Bushwick Bill. This was fantastic. I think this might be on Willie D's podcast. And if so, give me fair use, boss, please. Don't give me no copyright. Let's go ahead and check it out.
I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices. And I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't the RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5.
Let's pause right there. So the 1.5 billion, that's what Kamala spent. So Nelly has been watching. He understands kind of what's going on. And you know what? When you are an informed person, when you're an educated person, you're able to make logical and rational decisions.
You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to
No. She didn't invite me.
She didn't invite me either, man. I was going to do all at home.
Like, so, but I don't knock the ones that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it. I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office.
Let's pause for a minute. Now, some may want to doubt Nelly having money. Nelly got money. When you're doing stuff with Tim McGraw, all this kind of, Nelly got money. Please believe me.
It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist, and here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create.
I know where you're going. I know
he did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. He did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, okay, is he written to him now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing. So we can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past.
Let's pause for a minute. And the whole thing about the rentals in the 70s and the 80s, that was a lawsuit against a property. But you're talking about a guy that's a real estate mogul. So was that Trump himself just refusing to rent to black people? Is that what that was? Now, and if he did refuse to rent to black people, then why did he let Jennifer Hudson stay in the Trump Tower in Chicago for free when a lot of her family were unfortunately murdered? I mean, I just don't really understand. Like the actual track record of Trump that's known to us, to the black community. He's always been a friend to us. He's always been a friend to us from the very beginning. We never hated Trump. We always loved Trump until 2015 when the white liberals on TV said, hate him. Many of us just said, okay, we're going to go with that. Rather than doing what we had been doing, which was be a friend to Trump and allow him to be a friend to us.
If we bring up, if our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitation. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United States. He's the president. He won.
Now, one thing that I don't think was said in this clip, Nelly performed for Kamala at that Juneteenth event. It might have been last year. I'm not really sure when it was, but he did perform for Kamala. So if I'm going to perform for one sitting president, in this case, vice president, but same thing, the office, president, vice president. If you're going to perform for the executive branch of the government, essentially, why not do it again if it's somebody else who has the position of president? That's what he's saying. And really, how can you not respect that? Look, as I close, I want to say this. As I said from the jump, we're done. Black men, we're finished with all this shaming, with all this trying to control us. Now we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to do what we're going to do. We have to, because the way things are going right now, while we're not being the leaders, while we're not doing what we want to do, while we're not being 100% to our potential, you can see the results of it. You can see the results of it. And if anybody got a problem, anybody that doesn't know anything, can't read, is racist, anybody got a problem with it, hey, take your phone that you're hooked on, you're right into it, and maybe something will change in your mind. But it ain't going to change in my life. I guarantee you that. Nor in any other man's life who wants to do the right thing by this world and live life by the way we want to live it. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on what Soulja Boy, Nelly said and what they did as far as going to the crypto ball for Trump and also Snoop Dogg? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I 100% support all these men, Snoop, Soulja Boy, Nelly, anybody that has their mentality, regardless of whether they're black, white, Puerto Rican, and Kenyan stripe. I support everyone. Okay. If you had a negative opinion about Trump in the past and it's been many years and you change your mind for whatever the reason may be, that's fine. That's fine. At one point, I was a liberal. I voted for Obama the first time, 2008, not 2012. That's when I changed my mind. It's okay. It is okay. If you were to talk to me in 2006, I would have said that Trump's racist. Like the 2006 me in 2016 would have said that Trump is a racist. But guess what? People grow, they change, things change, and here we are. So I'm proud of the change that a lot of us have been able to accomplish, and we got to keep the party going. Don't let ourselves get taken back, infiltrated the way it happened in the civil rights movement. We got to keep going forward. Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.